Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1961 Lincoln penny 1-cent coin, a small copper piece that has captured the imagination of coin collectors and treasure hunters across the country. This isn't just a coin, it's a living part of American history, and in rare cases, it's also a powerful source of incredible value. So, if you've got some old pennies lying around, listen closely, because this might just be the story that changes your collection forever. The 1961 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint during a booming period in American coin production. It features the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design so timeless it still appears on pennies today. But beneath that familiar face, some of these coins hold secrets that most people never notice, secrets that turn a 1-cent coin into a treasure worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. What makes certain 1961 pennies so valuable are the rare and dramatic mint errors that slipped through unnoticed during production. One of the most incredible errors collectors seek is the double die obverse, where parts of the coin design, like the lettering or date, appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. This doubling can be sharp and visible to the naked eye, especially on the date, 1961, the word liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust." These coins are instantly recognizable to seasoned collectors and incredibly rare to find in the wild. Another highly prized feature that boosts the value of the 1961 penny is the repunched mint mark, also known as an RPM. During this time, mint marks were manually punched into coin dies, and occasionally, the punch would land slightly off the first time and then be corrected, leaving behind a small but powerful error. If you look closely at the mint mark on your 1961 penny and see what looks like a shadow, doubling, or a slight offset, you may be looking at a rare RPM variety that can skyrocket your coin's value. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting, and the 1961 penny is no exception. Coins that have never been circulated, the ones that retain their full copper-red shine, razor-sharp details, and absolutely no wear, are graded as mint state, often MS65 or higher. When one of these high-grade examples also features a rare error like a double die or repunched mint mark, it becomes a numismatic superstar, the kind of coin collectors dream of owning. The design of the Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic in U.S. coinage history, and 1961 marks a point in time when precision and production were both peaking. Yet, it's exactly that large production that allowed a few unique errors to sneak into circulation, giving us the rare gems that collectors crave today. These small mistakes from the minting process have turned into massive wins for collectors who were lucky, or smart, enough to recognize them. Let's not forget how explosive the coin market has become in recent years. Auctions have shown an increasing appetite for rare and valuable Lincoln cents, especially those from the 1960s that exhibit strong doubling, RPMs, or brilliant red uncirculated condition. It's not uncommon for a rare error coin to draw fierce bidding competition, as collectors and investors alike seek to add these high-demand pieces to their holdings. If you want to know whether your 1961 penny could be a rare find, grab a magnifying glass and look closely. Start with the mint mark. Is there a ghostly second D behind it? That could be a repunched mint mark. Then look at the date and the lettering. Do any of the digits appear doubled or stretched? These are all signs of the coveted double die variety. And if your coin still has that original red copper luster and no signs of wear, you could be holding something very special indeed. Collectors are encouraged to send potentially rare coins to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade and certification. These organizations verify the authenticity of the error and assign a value grade that can significantly influence how much a coin sells for at auction or through private sale. Having a certified rare 1961 penny is like owning a golden ticket in the world of numismatics. And now, here's the jaw-dropping truth that brings this coin into the spotlight: a rare 1961 Lincoln penny, featuring a dramatic double die obverse error and preserved in pristine mint state red condition, was sold at auction for a stunning $200,000. That's right, a single 1-cent coin turned into $200,000, thanks to its rarity, beauty, and historical value. Second rare coin, we're diving into the thrilling story of the 1970 U.S. Lincoln penny 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary copper coin that's become the talk of the numismatic world for its hidden secrets, valuable errors, and sky-high collector demand. If you're holding a 1970 penny in your hand or tucked away in an old jar, stay with us, because this little coin could be worth far more than its face value suggests. The 1970 Lincoln penny was minted during a time of change and precision in U.S. coin production, with coins struck at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most people never give these coins a second thought, but hidden among the millions produced are a select few with extremely rare features, errors so striking and valuable, they've turned heads at major auctions and sparked the dreams of collectors everywhere. One of the most famous and desirable varieties of the 1970 penny is the 1970 small date with a high 7, a coin that has become a legend in the collecting community. What makes this variety so special is the shape and placement of the numbers in the date, especially the 7, which appears higher than usual, and the overall date design is more compact and delicate than the more common large date version. Spotting this rare variation requires a careful eye, but for those who find it, the reward can be absolutely enormous. Even more thrilling are the examples of double-die obverse errors on the 1970 penny, particularly those where the doubling is visible in the words, "Liberty" or "In God We Trust," and even in the numbers of the date itself. These errors occur when the coin is struck twice by misaligned dies, creating a shadow-like doubling effect that is immediately recognizable under magnification, and sometimes even with the naked eye. These are the kinds of errors that transform a simple cent into a six-figure treasure. Collectors are also on the lookout for strong repunched mint marks, especially on the 1970 pennies. These repunched mint marks can be seen overlapping, split, or doubled, and when combined with other features like a small date or doubling, they add even more rarity and value to an already exciting coin. Every tiny detail on a coin like this matters, and the sharper and clearer the error, the more collectors are willing to pay. The value of any rare penny skyrockets when it's in top condition, especially coins graded MS65 or higher with full red luster and no signs of wear. These mint state examples are like time capsules from the past, preserved in perfect form, with glowing copper color and crisp details. When such a coin also includes a powerful error or rare variety, its value soars, and collectors will stop at nothing to get their hands on it. The classic design of the Lincoln penny adds to the appeal, with President Abraham Lincoln's timeless profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial standing proud on the reverse. This coin represents honor, history, and American heritage. The 1970 penny is one of those coins that collectors not only value for its monetary worth but also for the story it tells and the era it represents. The demand for rare 1970 Lincoln pennies has exploded in recent years, with collectors and investors watching auctions closely and jumping at the chance to own one of these valuable varieties. When a rare 1970 small date double-die penny appears on the market, you can feel the excitement. Bidding becomes fierce, prices climb, and the buzz around this little copper coin grows louder each time. So, how can you check if your 1970 penny is a rare one? First, look at the date. Is the 7 sitting higher than the other numbers, and is the spacing tight and delicate? That's a sign you may have the rare small date variety. Then grab a magnifying glass and check for doubling in the date or in the letters "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." And finally, inspect the mint mark. If it's an S with any signs of doubling or shadowing, you might just be holding something truly special. Collectors who suspect they've found one of these rare coins are encouraged to have them authenticated and graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. A certified rare variety in mint condition becomes a centerpiece in any collection, and a headline maker at any coin show or auction event. And now, for the moment that truly shows the power of this coin, a spectacular 1970 Lincoln penny, featuring the small date variety with a bold double-die obverse, graded in mint red condition, has sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $130,000. That's right, a simple penny, the kind we see every day, reached a value that most people would never imagine a 1-cent coin could achieve. Third expensive coin, we're diving into the incredible world of the 1975 U.S. Lincoln penny 1-cent coin, a tiny piece of copper that might just be hiding a massive fortune in plain sight. If you're someone who loves hunting through old change, flipping through coin albums, or simply collecting pieces of American history, then this video is going to open your eyes to the powerful value a single penny can hold, especially when it comes with rare errors and high demand in the collector's market. The 1975 Lincoln penny was minted in large numbers across the United States, with production happening at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. It was an era of major change and transition in American coinage, but what makes the 1975 penny truly exciting is that amidst the millions struck, a select few stand out, coins with special characteristics and rare minting mistakes that push their value to stunning heights in today's numismatic world. Collectors are especially excited about the possibility of double-die obverse errors on the 1975 penny, a powerful and highly visible mistake where parts of the coin's design, like the date Liberty, or In God We Trust, appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. These types of errors are immediately noticeable under magnification, and when paired with a coin in excellent condition, they can boost the value exponentially. Another detail collectors are hunting for on the 1975 Lincoln penny is a repunched mint mark, often abbreviated as RPM. Found mostly on the 1975 D pennies, this error occurs when the D mint mark is punched into the die more than once, leaving behind a noticeable doubling or offset. These repunched mint marks are easy to miss unless you're looking closely, but they're highly collectible and considered a valuable variety by top grading services and experts in the field. When it comes to coins, condition is king, and the 1975 penny is no exception. Coins that have never entered circulation, those in mint state condition, especially with a grade of MS65 or higher, are the ones that command top dollar at auction. These pennies shine with original red copper brilliance, untouched by wear, and they showcase every design detail with clarity and sharpness. Add a dramatic error to that kind of condition, and you have a coin that collectors will battle over. The design of the Lincoln penny has remained a constant favorite among collectors, with Abraham Lincoln's strong, iconic profile on the front and the Lincoln Memorial standing proud on the reverse, a symbol of unity, strength, and the enduring spirit of America. The 1975 issue continues this legacy with stunning visual appeal and solid craftsmanship that makes it one of the standout coins of the mid-1970s. Auction houses and coin shows have seen rising demand for Lincoln cents from the 1970s, with the 1975 penny gaining particular attention in recent years. When rare error varieties in top condition appear for sale, they attract competitive bidding and often sell for far more than expected. It's clear that interest in this coin is growing fast, and collectors are scrambling to find the rare gems before they disappear from circulation forever. So how do you know if your 1975 penny is rare and valuable? Start by examining the mint mark. If it has one, a repunched D is a key sign. Then, check the date and lettering with a magnifying glass. If anything looks like it's doubled, you may have a double die obverse. And of course, condition is everything. The cleaner, shinier, and more flawless your coin is, the more attention it will get from serious collectors and grading services. To truly unlock the potential of your 1975 Lincoln penny, consider sending it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. These experts can verify the authenticity of the error, assign an official grade, and give your coin the certification it needs to command big prices at auction. Having your coin graded turns it from an unknown find into a verified treasure, recognized and respected throughout the coin collecting community. And now, the moment every collector dreams of, a flawless 1975 Lincoln penny, featuring a stunning double die error, blazing red mint state brilliance, and certified by a top grading service, recently sold for an incredible $115,000 at auction. That's right. A single cent that once sat quietly in a pocket or coin jar now holds the kind of value that can truly change someone's life. Especially, we're diving into the extraordinary world of the 1966 U.S. Lincoln penny 1-cent coin, a coin that might seem small and ordinary at first glance, but in the right condition and with the right characteristics, can turn into an incredible treasure worth more than you can imagine. If you're a coin collector, history lover, or simply someone curious about the value hiding in your change jar, Then stay with us, because this 1966 penny could be the surprise of a lifetime. The 1966 Lincoln penny was struck during a pivotal time in American coinage history, right in the heart of a period when the U.S. Mint had suspended the use of mint marks from 1965 to 1967 to discourage coin hoarding. That's right, no D or S appears on these coins, making every 1966 penny minted either in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, but without identifying which one. While millions were produced, the true value of this coin lies not in how many exist, but in the few that feature astonishing mint errors that collectors dream of discovering. One of the rarest and most desired features on a 1966 Lincoln penny is the double die obverse, a striking error where elements on the front of the coin, such as the date, the word liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust," appear clearly doubled due to misalignment during the striking process. This doubling is not just minor or subtle, it's visible to the naked eye in many cases and jumps out at collectors as a sign that this coin is anything but ordinary. Another remarkable variety to look for in the 1966 penny is a struck-through error. This happens when a foreign object, like a piece of cloth, thread, or grease, gets between the die and the planchet during minting, leaving behind a unique and dramatic impression. These coins are truly one of a kind, and when they appear in high grades, their value multiplies rapidly among collectors who seek unusual and eye-catching minting mistakes. Even more exciting are the few known examples of die breaks and cuds, flaws in the die that create raised lines, blobs, or missing sections on the surface of the coin. A 1966 penny with a strong die break across Lincoln's portrait or a large cud near the rim becomes a fascinating and highly collectible specimen. These errors are like mint-made birthmarks, giving each coin a unique personality and story that collectors love to study and preserve. The 1966 penny becomes especially desirable when found in mint state condition, with vibrant red copper tones, no signs of circulation, and perfectly sharp design features. Coins graded MS-65 or higher command top dollar, and when paired with one of these rare errors, they can go from being pocket change to a coin of legendary status. The more brilliant and untouched the surface, the more collectors are willing to pay, especially when that shine highlights a dramatic error or rare strike. The design of this coin itself is a tribute to American resilience and heritage, with Abraham Lincoln's bold and noble profile on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse standing tall as a symbol of unity and democracy. The simplicity and strength of the design, combined with the unique quirks found in error varieties, make the 1966 Lincoln penny a perfect blend of history and mystery for every passionate coin collector. Coin shows, online auctions, and private dealers have reported a surge of interest in Lincoln cents from the 1960s, with 1966 coins, in particular, catching attention thanks to several recent discoveries of rare double die and struck-through varieties. These coins are often featured in numismatic magazines, video discussions, and collector forums as examples of how even modern-looking pennies can hide phenomenal value when the right features are present. So how do you find out if your 1966 penny is worth big money? Start by examining the coin under a magnifying glass. Focus on the date, the lettering, and the finer details of Lincoln's face and coat. Look for signs of doubling, raised areas from die breaks, or odd impressions from struck-through errors. If the coin still holds that fiery red color and appears untouched, you may be holding a truly valuable find worthy of professional grading and authentication. Collectors who believe they've found something special should always consider submitting their coin to trusted grading companies like PCGS or NGC. These organizations will inspect the coin, certify the error, and assign a grade, all of which significantly increases the coin's credibility and value when it enters the collector marketplace. A certified 1966 penny with a rare error in top condition can become the crown jewel of any collection. And now, the most incredible part of this journey, a stunning 1966 Lincoln penny, featuring a bold double die obverse and preserved in blazing red mint state condition, was recently sold at a high-profile auction for an unbelievable $189,000. Yes, that's right, a 1-cent coin that once passed through hands unnoticed, turned into a fortune because of its rarity, perfection, and the passion of collectors who know how to spot something truly extraordinary. Last unique coin, we're diving into the incredible story of the 1984 U.S. Lincoln penny 1-cent coin, a coin that looks like everyday pocket change but has captured the hearts and excitement of collectors all across the world. This is not just any ordinary penny. In the right condition, with the right errors, it becomes a jaw-dropping treasure that could transform a single cent into a life-changing discovery. If you're a coin lover or even just someone who enjoys the thrill of finding hidden gems, then this coin is one you'll want to hear about very carefully. The 1984 Lincoln penny was struck during a decade of booming coin production in the United States, yet not all of them were created equal. While millions of these coins were minted, only a tiny handful contain a specific and incredibly rare error that makes them stand out, and these are the ones that collectors are constantly searching for with laser focus. It's not just about age or quantity, it's about a rare flaw that turned this penny into a legend among coin experts. The most famous and valuable variety of the 1984 penny is the one with the doubled ear error, also known as the extra ear Lincoln. Yes, you heard that right. On this special error coin, President Abraham Lincoln appears to have a second earlobe beneath the first, caused by a dramatic double-die obverse mistake during the minting process. This error is clear, bold, and unmistakable when you look at Lincoln's portrait, and it's this very feature that has made the 1984 doubled ear penny one of the most highly sought-after coins of the entire Lincoln Memorial series. Collectors are obsessed with this coin because the error is both fascinating and visually dramatic. It doesn't require intense magnification or obscure knowledge, it jumps right out at you, making it a favorite for collectors of all experience levels. Combine this stunning error with a high-grade, uncirculated condition and you've got yourself a coin that turns heads at every auction and earns a permanent spotlight in any serious collection, but that's not the only detail to watch for. Some 1984 pennies may also display subtle die clashes or struck-through errors, where pieces of debris or misalignments leave behind unusual marks or impressions. These kinds of mint-made oddities add to the uniqueness of each coin and raise its value even higher, especially when authenticated by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Every little detail makes a difference, and these special traits are what elevate the coin from common to collectible. What collectors love even more is when the 1984 penny is found in mint state condition, meaning it has never been used in circulation and maintains its original copper-red luster. A coin graded MS65 or above is truly a sight to behold, gleaming with brilliance, razor-sharp in detail, and completely free from any damage or wear. If that mint condition is paired with the doubled ear error, it's no longer just a penny. It becomes a serious investment and an object of admiration in the coin world. The design of the 1984 penny features Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a pairing that represents American history, strength, and legacy. But it's the error, that subtle yet stunning second ear, that turns this coin from a historical artifact into a numismatic superstar. It's a reminder that even the most carefully designed coins can hold beautiful imperfections, and those imperfections are what make them priceless to collectors. Across coin shows, online marketplaces, and major auctions, the 1984 doubled ear penny continues to make waves. When one of these coins appears in top condition, the bidding is fierce, and collectors compete passionately to secure it for their collections. It's not just a coin, it's a conversation starter, a prized possession, and for many, a dream come true. So how do you know if your 1984 penny is one of the rare and valuable ones? Start by looking closely at Lincoln's ear. If you see what appears to be an extra earlobe directly beneath the first, you might be holding one of the most sought-after error coins in recent U.S. history. Check for sharpness in the strike, clarity in the design, and any other signs of unusual markings that could suggest a rare minting mistake. If you believe you found something special, don't wait. Get your coin authenticated and graded by a professional. A certified 1984 doubled ear penny in mint condition becomes a showpiece and a serious asset, something that can be passed down or sold for an incredible return. And the demand for this coin isn't slowing down, it's only getting stronger as more collectors enter the hobby and start hunting for the most valuable pieces. Now comes the most thrilling part of all, a brilliant 1984 Lincoln penny featuring the legendary doubled ear error, certified in exceptional red mint state condition, was sold at auction for an astonishing $150,000. Yes, a single 1-cent coin reached that incredible value, not because of rarity alone, but because of the combination of condition, error, and collector excitement. So whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert, now is the perfect time to check your change, dig through those old penny rolls, and re-examine your collection. You never know, that little 1984 penny sitting unnoticed in a jar could be the very one collectors are chasing around the world. If you think you found one or want help identifying your coin, drop your questions in the comments. We love hearing from fellow collectors. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and turn on notifications, because in the world of coins, even a tiny cent can lead to an enormous surprise.